and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about trading on the stock exchange. If this is something that you've been Googling and researching and trying to figure out what all the fuss is about, this video is for you, as well as beginners who haven't traded and would like to learn. So there are a couple of basics that I first want to go through. Answers to questions like, why do people not trade? As well as I want to go into why people trade, why it's probably not a good idea in this day and age to save your money in the bank. And as controversial as that may sound, or what our parents told us, or what we've been taught, but I'll give a practical example. So please do get your calculators out on your cell phone and go through an exercise or two with me, and you decide for yourself. I also want to talk about how to trade and show you, as well as if this is something of interest to you, where's a good place to start. So in order for me to do this, I'd like to begin by asking you 4 questions. So let's begin. Okay, so my first question is, have you ever traded before? Now, if you're probably watching this video, the answer is no, but if it's yes, regardless, that's a different set of questions. However, in your case, the answer is probably no. Okay, so you haven't traded before. Think about the reasons as to why not. You're welcome to put them in the comments. So I'm going to use an example of things that generally come up that people haven't traded. They say that there's no time in their day-to-day schedule. Another reason may be you don't have money. Another reason may be you think it's risky, or you may have been scared to do it. Another reason may be you don't know how. Okay, let's stop there. If you have any other reasons, please put it in the comments. I'd like to know myself. Then I'll ask you, how much time do you think it takes to trade? How much money do you think it takes to trade? Why do you think it's risky? Why are you scared? Did you hear at the clubhouse or a friend that lost money? Then I would ask them why they lost money, or you don't know. So the answer to all these questions, really, if I had to ask you your current knowledge of trading on the stock exchange, where would you rate it between 0 and 10? So the folks that have been Googling and watching YouTubes and what have you, and they got a hot stock and they know what's happening, they might say a 2 or 3 or 4. So let's just put down a 2. Now an experienced trader might go really that high. It comes down to a lack of knowledge. My next question is, how much money would you like to make monthly trading on the stock market? Now obviously there's a bit of time and money that goes into trading on the stock exchange. There's a reward, right? So for you, this number is very significant to you. People that have never traded before generally say between 10 and 50k, whereas an experienced trader that's already making 2 million would like to make 5. For the purposes of the video, I'm going to use an example of 40k. Whether it's rand, dollar, whichever currency that you're in. My next question is, what would you like to spend the money on? You may say property, you want to invest in properties, you want to buy a new car, you may say you want to cover debt. Some people might say vacations, or their partner, if they got a hot fling and they want to spoil them, that costs, right? If you had to ask me, I want to go to Mars. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm seeing it as 1 foot closer. But to sum up, we all have visions, dreams, and goals, right? My next question is, where is your money now? What is it doing now? I'm going to divide this section into 3 parts, which is bank, policies, and property. So in your bank, you may say that you have a check account, a credit card, and savings. In your check account, well, in this day and age, let's just say that you have 10,000. In your credit card, it's maxed out, and in your savings, that you're a good Samaritan and you've been saving all these years. But nonetheless, let's just take an example, 15,000. Policies, you may say car insurance, home insurance, life insurance. Property, you either own, rent, stay with the folks, stay at the girlfriend's place or the boyfriend's place. My next question to you is, how much percentage return are you currently getting with your money in the bank account? Most banks in South Africa, if you're in different countries, it might be a bit higher or a bit lower. On average, between 4 and 6 or 7%. We're going to use 7%. So, just to sum up, we've said that you haven't traded yet because it's a lack of knowledge. The reason why you trade is to make money, and money in your bank account that you're earning a percentage per annum return. In our example, we're using 7%. Let me just write this in blue. Okay, now that we've completed that, I'd like to introduce you to another industry. Think of the gym industry, right? If you have no idea about the gym and the first time you walk in there and everyone's just seems like they know what they're doing and you have no idea about cardio and how to do this and diet and weights, and it's new. There's new words, there's new terminology, so bear with me. At the end of the video, I promise it will make sense, and hopefully if I've done a good job, you'll be clear as to the concept of trading. What I want to do now is give you a macro overview of Stock Market College, how it all works, like the gym, how it all works, right? And after that, I'll show you why it's not necessarily a good idea to save money in your bank. So let's do that. Okay, so there are 3 parts to this. Again, if there's new words or terminology, I will show you why and how it all fits together to understand what I'm sharing with you here. There's Stock Market College and Quick Trade. At Stock Market College is where you learn to trade. So they take you from the basics, step by step, in order for you to become a successful trader. Quick Trade is the brokerage firm where you start trading today. Here they open up a trading account, assign you a trading mentor, put you on a platform called MetaTrader 5. Don't worry about this, I will show you. And on your phone you'll receive trading signals. The third part is the affiliate program. I'm not going to go into much detail about this. When you're clients of mine, I'll go into far more detail. But for now, all you need to know is that you get a percentage commission on every client you refer. And on Quick Trade side, you get a percentage brokerage commission. Okay, so clear your mind. Let me compare this to a gym. Stock Market College is an online e-learning course. Classes, right? So in the gym, it would be your classes. Quick Trade is where the magic happens. For instance, in the gym, you would have a gym membership. You would have a personal trainer. MT5 is the platform. So think of the weight section, the cardio, the pool area, trading signals. Think of when you're in the gym and a hot number's checking you out and you don't know, and you get a message on an app on your phone as to just a heads up as to what's happening. That could be trading signals. This area, think of the closing ratio in the bedroom, whether you're married or on Tinder or Grindr or wherever you are. You don't mind if I have some fun, right? Now that we've completed this, let's look at what's currently happening with your money now in the bank. This is where it really gets interesting. Grab your phone, get your calculator out, do this exercise with me. Okay, so you have money in your bank. Now, as per our example earlier, we said we have 10 Rand in our check account and 15 in our savings. Let me write this in blue. Okay, so in our example, we had 10,000 Rand in our check account and we had 15,000 Rand in our savings, earning an interest rate of 7%. We've got 25,000 Rand in our bank account, earning an interest rate of 7%. Now, this number is very significant to you. Whatever currency you're in any country on the 7 continents on the planet, the same principle applies. In order for us to work out how much profit that we made in the year, we need to go 25,000 plus 7% on our calculator, which is 26,750. But the profit that we made would be the difference, right? So it would be 1,750 profit for the year. Okay, so we made 1,750 for the year. So in order for us to calculate how much we made per month, we're going to divide 1,750 by 12, which gives us 145 Rand. Okay, so that's for the month. Now let's calculate how much we earn per day, and the way we're going to do that is divide that by 30, which gives us a staggering 4 Rand 86. So, I don't mean to dampen your day here, but tell me, do you really think it's worth saving 25,000 Rand in your bank for a whole year, earning 4 Rand 86 interest per day? I'm not sure if anyone showed you this, but as per our previous discussion about our dreams and goals, will we be able to buy our dream home, buy a nice car, sort out our debt, go on vacation, spoil our partner? I'll leave that up to you to decide. Let me show you a better way. Okay, so now that I've showed you what your money's doing in the bank, I want to show you how the financial markets operate and how it creates opportunity for you to make money. There are 3 basics that you need to understand, and I'm going to start by drawing a typical graph. Okay, so if this represents time, and this represents value, in our case it's rands and cents or dollars. The stock market opens at 9 a.m. and closes at 5 p.m. The graph can represent shares, commodities, currencies, indices. Think of if you prefer black hair, blondes, brown, red hair. They're all beautiful and unique in their own way, have their benefits and drawbacks, but when you test the market, you kind of get a feel as to the ones you like and invest more time and money on, right? Which brings me to the first principle I want to show you, and that is that the market can only move up, down, or to the side. Now I know in school they teach us graphs the other way. We want to see second by second what's happening, because there are thousands of trades happening per second, which creates opportunity to buy low and sell high, and the difference would be our profits. Okay, so how many opportunities do you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the third thing I want to share with you is, in order to become wealthy trading in the financial markets, you've got to do it often. Just like a successful relationship. Let's sum up what we discussed. The markets can only move up, down, or to the side. These movements create opportunity, and in order to become a successful trader, you need to do it often. Okay, now that I've shown you this, I want to show you how this all works on my phone using the app MetaTrader 5. Okay, just before I show you the trading app MetaTrader 5, just a couple of things you need to know before. Firstly, you need to be over the age of 18 and have a computer and a smartphone that you can download an app, so iPhone, Android. Also, currently in South Africa, traders and investors versus non-traders is 97%. So there's an opportunity here if you're with the right people that know what they're doing. Also, there seems to be a bit of confusion as to where trading fits in the bigger picture. For a moment, clear your mind and think celestially. Now, there are 8 areas of life, bear with me, I'll go through them quickly with you. We all have a soul, whether it's spiritual or religious, it's beautiful and unique to you. Then come to your mind, mental, physical, professional, financial, family, social, and partner. Any area of life that we don't empower, we're automatically over-empowered by somebody who is. Not that you're a victim of their over-empowerment, you just haven't been taught, or you don't know how to empower that area of your life. So if you don't know what to think, you'll be told what to think. If you don't know what to do professionally, you'll be in a job that you despise. If you don't have money, whoever has the gold makes the golden rules, right? Okay, so with that brief introduction, today I want to share with you one of the ways that you can empower yourself financially. In order to empower any area of your life, there are 2 very specific aspects that you need to be clear on. Why? And the second, how. Ask yourself personally, why do you want to empower this area of your life? And secondly, you need to have the knowledge, a strategy that's proven to work, and you can simply start today. When you're clear on the why and have a strategy, that's where the magic begins. This YouTube channel is about inspiring people to first being clear as to why and how to empower 8 areas of your life in the quickest, most effective and efficient way known on the continent. But wait, there's more. Think back to the first girlfriend or boyfriend that you ever loved. Now, I know this may be hard for some of us. Remember the first date you guys went on? You didn't really know what the hell you were doing, but a beautiful experience once you discovered what it's actually all about, right? So, you didn't have a strategy. Now, when it comes to trading the financial markets, let me show you what the app MetaTrader 5 is all about and the trading signal is all about. Let me show you. Okay, so here's MetaTrader 5. I'm going to click on it, and when I do, you're going to see a high risk warning, which is standard for all trading platforms. You need to understand it's a place where you can make or lose some money. I'm going to show you the highlights that you need to know to understand the market movements we've discussed and show you the opportunity of making money. Okay, so if you look at the screen here, on the left you'll see names of what we call instruments. It can be currencies, shares, indices, and on the right you have buy and sell column, and you can see these things change from blue to red. Every time it changes to blue, it goes up, and when it changes direction and goes down, it goes red. Right at the top it says enter symbol for search. If I tap on it, you can see your Forex, JSE, commodities, international, so it's local and international stocks. So if I tap on Forex, you can see all the Forex and JSE and international stocks. You may have come across Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Twitter, Tesla, etc. At the top we have Euro versus USD, VOD, which is Vodacom, DSY, which is Discovery. As an example, I'm going to show you Discovery, which is the third from the top. So if I swipe left, like Tinder, so if I swipe it, you can see it looks very similar to how I showed you. How many opportunities do you see here? Okay, so look right at the bottom, you'll see 5 menu options, which I'm not going to go through now with you, but just quickly, you have quotes, and highlighted in blue is chart, trade, history, and settings. So if I tap on settings, just like Tinder, there are lots of options. But for now, I'm only going to show you the mailbox, which is second from the top. In the mailbox is where all the trading signals are. So if I tap on it, here you can see all the different trading signals. FYI, you can also receive these notifications on your phone. Have a look at the frequency of these trading signals. You'll see right at the top on the 17th of August at 41 minutes past 10, there was one, and then earlier was 22 minutes past 9 and another one at 4 minutes past 9. Remember, the stock market is closed on Saturday and Sunday, so last week Friday there was 1, 2, last week Thursday there was 1, 2, and last week Wednesday 1, 2, 3 that came in. Now, your biggest stumbling block in the beginning is that you won't have the knowledge on how to trade. So it's the job of Quick Trade to get you trading today. Trading signals are sent daily from a team of highly skilled professional traders, qualified and licensed to do so. A trading signal is an instruction that comes from these experts advising when to buy and sell something. As long as you follow these instructions, it will put you in a good position where you can make money. Regarding the number of trading signals you will see per day, depends on the market, but on average you can expect between 1 and 4. Okay, so here's an example which is easier to read. You'll see QT, which is Quick Trade, trading signal received on the 15th of July, FSR. Now, you don't need to remember all these share codes. In this case, FSR, you can just simply go to Google and go share code FSR, and you'll see the name of the company, which is First Rand Limited. So our trading signal is telling us to buy at 40 Rand 80. Target price is
46.35, which means we buy one share at 40 Rand 80 cents and we sell, which is our target price, at 46.35. SL stands for stop loss. Call it risk management for now. It will limit the losses you can potentially make.
Okay, let me give you a practical example so you can see how this all fits together. This is a real trading signal that was received, QT, Quick Trade Trading Idea trading signal, received on the 13th of October, TKG, again if you go on Google, share code TKG, you'll see it's Telkom. It's telling us to buy at 55.50, TP take profit at 61.34, SL stop loss, call it risk management, at 53.47, as well as a video link and QT's financial service provider number. Okay, in our example, let's use 5,000 Rand. So in order to calculate the number of shares that we can buy, we're going to go 5,000 Rand divided by 55.50, which gives us 90 shares. Okay, now our trading signal is telling us to sell at 61.34. Now in order to calculate our profit, we're going to go 90 shares times 61.34, which gives us 5,526 Rand. So the difference would be our profit. Let me show you. So it's 90 shares times 61.34 gives us a total of 5,526. Okay, so our profit on this trade in one day, we made 526 Rand. Remember our example of 25k in the bank account? Let me get it quick. Remember our example of your money in the bank earning 4 Rand 86 per day? On one trade, in one day, we made 526 Rand. My question is, why aren't you trading?
Oh, how it burns. We barely started on every turn. Keep moving further. And all of my broken bones mend with your love.
Would you agree, in order to earn more, one needs to learn more? Stock Market College will not only teach you this, but far more. And it's specifically designed for people with busy schedules, professionals, lawyers, doctors, even accommodating for the moms at home. Anyone over the age of 18 that wants to learn how to empower themselves financially and trade the financial markets. Stock Market College is something you may want to consider. If you're serious about wanting to learn how to trade the financial markets, I'll leave a link in the description with some details. Also, there are student finance options available, so check out if you qualify. I hope you learned something new today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. There's some awesome content I still want to bring up. Chat soon.